Good evening and welcome to another session with the Bench Jeweler. We're going to be doing some mantel clocks and a wall clock, and you've seen the previous video of that. This watch came through and we purchased it, and it was an Omega, and it was the moon watch. So the case number on this was 145022. S74, I think, so probably was made in 74, but it is an official NASA moon watch. Gentleman that sold this just wanted to get rid of it, and it has a lot of damage on it. So normally, and this is a rule almost always, I don't get involved with these things. You can see that there's a discrepancy here on the push buttons. They look like they're wore out, and it doesn't set. So obviously we've got a mechanical problem inside, and the sweep second hand. So I've definitely realized that we're going to have quite a bit tied into this. If one of the things I always was told, never restore them, just sell them or buy them as is. But no, we're going to actually try and restore this whole thing. So I've been looking at all kinds of moon watches of this era, and you can see this one's really beat up pretty bad. So we'll go ahead and turn it over here. Sorry for my hands in the way, but I'm not using a tripod. So and you can see it is a NASA moon watch. I think these are 861 movements, probably. I'm guessing. I haven't worked on an Omega for a lot of years, so but you can see it's pretty well abused. The band is not in wonderful shape, but it's really not all that bad. It's scratched up and it's stretched a little bit. The pins are a little stretched, but other than that, you know, if we can get any parts for this, told that, and I believe it was true, that in about 2015, Omega decided that they're no longer going to sell parts to the watch companies, and so you're pretty well stuck to, unless you can find parts, send it into a Omega certified dealer or service dealer, or you're going to have to send it back to Omega. I've worked on a number of watches over 40 years, so this one doesn't scare me any more than any of the rest of them do. But trying to restore this to original shape is going to be a task that's not going to be easy. They do make generic parts for these, but if you try and keep it as much original as you can, you're probably better off. So, and you can see the crystal is damaged. The tack ring is not in bad shape. I think I wouldn't replace it unless I could get a steel on one. I'll take this back off of it, and we'll investigate the back end of it too just a little bit for you. Okay, I've disconnected the spring pin from the watch so we can just look straight down at the back. So the first thing you're going to see on this particular Omega is the anti-magnetic protector lid there. I guess that's what they use it for, and kind of different. So I have seen them on other Omegas, by the way, and other watches. So. But that, once again, we're going to look down here, and something wrong with this pusher button, and this one here doesn't seem to be in much better shape. So I think if anything, we may have to go with a generic pusher to replace these, because I looked around already and I didn't see anywhere where I could find any. Open to suggestions if somebody knows it, that anyone that has a pair that's willing to release them for reasonable dollars. I'm not going to pay thousands, but anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the movement. With the magnetic lid right there, we'll take a closer look. And I can come up and come in a little closer this way. Yeah. Alrighty, you can see the watch is running, so we know part of it's in working order. You're looking at the top side of the chronograph area. The zero pusher doesn't want to set the seem to want to operate either, so somewhere in this mechanism I've got to tear it down a little ways and see if I can figure out what's causing the problem. And once we discover that, if we don't need parts and just a cleaning and re-oiling and adjustment, that would be fantastic. So this is an 861, I think. I'll get to that in a minute here. Yeah, I can't go any closer, I don't think. So, yeah, we blew out. Alrighty. So, another one of these things that we have as a project. And this one here, I think my son wants. I have two kids that love Omega, so there's a big battle over this one, and we'll see who wins out on it. The cost of one of these, it could be $1 million, but if you can't sell it for $1 million, you can put any price you want on it. But it seems to me like this vintage, I've been looking around on Amazon and eBay and a couple of the watch forums. It seems anywhere from around $4,500 to $6,000 in mint condition. So it would be a nice watch to wear if we can restore it and get it back up to where it's almost brand new. So be watching for this one. This is another project that we're going to be going through as I restore it. And like I said, normally I don't restore these. I don't restore any clocks. We used to rebuild them, and do that kind of thing, but we never touch the cases on any of the clocks. And generally the rule is never touch a case on a customer's or our watch, for that matter. If you scratch the back when you're trying to replace batteries or anything like that, customer will never forgive you. So it's always a extra caution when you're having to remove any parts or case parts from a watch, so that you don't damage the watch. So we'll put this aside for now and get back to our everyday videos. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this little session, and stay tuned and watch the rest of the videos as we put this back together. So thanks for watching the Bench Jeweler, and we'll see you next time.